Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. Today I'm going to give you 50 Aussie slangs that are quite unique, and if you're thinking of coming to Australia either for studying or to live or to travel only for a short while, I think these are some really fun Aussie slangs that you need to be aware of. So let's get started. The first thing that I would like to say about Aussie slang is Aussies absolutely love to shorten everything. With that said, our first Aussie slang is ARVO. That means afternoon. So for example, in a daily interaction, someone might say, I'll come over to your place this ARVO. That means I'll come over to your place this afternoon. Slang number 2 is brekkie, which means breakfast. An example, I haven't had my brekkie this morning, which means I haven't had my breakfast this morning. Slang number 3 is tea. Now yes, the tea that we drink is also called tea, but most of the time you will hear Aussies say, it's time for tea. That means it's time for dinner. So tea is the slang that they use for dinner. Aussie slang number 4 is telly. What do you think a telly is? It's a television. I want to watch the telly. That means I want to watch the television. Slang number 5 is righto. R-I-G-H-T-O. Righto means okay. You know, if someone says something to you and you say righto, that means okay. Aussie slang number 6, sweet ass. That means that's very good. You know, if someone tells you something, you say, oh, sweet ass, that means, oh, that's really great, or that's good. Aussie slang number 7 is airhead. It means someone who's a bit stupid, someone who's not real smart. So yeah, airhead is a slang used for someone who's not real smart. You know, if someone calls you an airhead, that means someone thinks that you're not really smart. Aussie slang number 8 is cranky. Cranky means angry. You know, sometimes my husband will call me cranky pants when I get angry at the kids or when I get mad. So yeah, cranky means angry. Aussie slang number 9 is beauty or you beauty. Oh, you beauty is an expression used instead of great. You will hear Aussies say a lot, you know, if someone scored a goal in a soccer game or something, then you would hear someone call, oh, you beauty. Slang number 10 is bloody. Now you'll hear that word a lot in Aussie conversation, daily conversations. Oh, bloody good. So if they say bloody good, it means very good. Aussie slang number 11, bottle O. Bottle O is a liquor shop. It's a slang they use for a liquor shop where they sell alcohol. So that's called a bottle O. I better go to the bottle O before it closes. Means I better go to the liquor shop before it closes. Slang number 12, choc-a-bloc. Means it's full. Oh, I went to see the doctor, but it was choc-a-bloc. Means the doctor's room was full of people. It was full. So choc-a-bloc means full. Slang number 13 is bicky. Bicky is the slang that they use for biscuits. Bicky. I would love to have a bicky with my tea, with my cup of tea. Slang number 14, chook. What's a chook? It's a slang for chicken. Aussie slang number 15 is copper. It's a slang they use for policemen, for the cops. Copper. Oh, the copper. The copper stopped me on the way home. It means the policeman stopped me on the way home. Aussie slang number 16, crikey. It's an expression of surprise. Aussie slang number 17 is dag. Dag is a term that's used for someone who's a bit of a nerd or a geek. You know, sometimes you can call someone, oh, you're such a dag, or that person is really daggy. That means they're a bit of a nerd or a geek. Aussie slang 18, dead set. Dead set means true, or that's true. You know, they'll use the word dead set means in place of true, or that's true means dead set. You know. Slang number 19, flat out. You know, you hear a lot of the time people that are working or a mum like myself would say, I'm just flat out. That means I'm just really busy. Slang number 20 is footy. It's a slang for football. But when they talk about football, they're usually talking about rugby, not soccer. You know, we call soccer, everywhere else in the world pretty much call it football. But here when they say football, they're talking about rugby. Slang number 21 is heaps. Oh, I love you heaps. That means, oh, I love you a lot. Slang number 22 is iffy. means a bit risky or a bit unreasonable. Slang number 23 is knickers. Knickers is a slang or is a word they use for female undies or female undergarments. Slang 24 is Maccas. It's a slang for McDonald's. The fast food chain, McDonald's, they call it Maccas here. You know, a lot of the time they'll just say Maccas. Aussie slang 25 is mozzie. It's a word for mosquito. You'll hardly hear anyone say, oh, there's a mosquito. They'll say, oh, there's lots of mozzies here. Slang 26, no worries. You know, you hear a lot of times Aussies will say, all right, no worries. Means okay, no problem. It's all good. Means no worries. Aussie slang 27, and now this one, I only learned about it actually a couple of months ago, is pash, is to kiss. And Aussie slang 28 is servo. It's a slang or a word they use for service station or petrol station, as we call in India. They call it a servo. Aussie slang 29, sick. If someone says, oh, that's really sick, that doesn't mean that the person is sick. It means it's pretty awesome. You know, oh, that's sick, mate. That means, oh, it's awesome. You will hear that in the younger generations. Our Aussie slang number 30 is sickie, which means a sick day from work, or in India we might call it a sick leave. I'm going to take a sickie today. That means I'm going to take a sick leave today. Aussie slang 31 is stoked, means happy or pleased. So if I say, you know, oh, I'm so stoked, means, oh, I'm very pleased, or I'm so pleased. Aussie slang number 32 is sunnies. Now that's a term they use for sunglasses. Aussie slang 33 is thongs. Is for, in India we call it slippers, you know, or flip-flops. Here they call it thongs. Aussie slang 34 is yui. It's a term they use for a U-turn. And our Aussie slang number 35 is use, Y-O-U-S. Now that's a plural for you. You know, if there's a couple of people, instead of saying you guys, you just say yous. Yous are all very good, for example. Aussie slang number 36 is ARVO, is a short or a slang for avocado. Aussie slang number 37, bail. Bail is to cancel. For example, you say, you know, he bailed out in the last minute. That means he cancelled the plan in the last minute. So Aussie slang number 38 is esky. I think in India we call it a cooler. It's a container where you store food and drinks to keep it cool. Aussie slang number 39, and this is a real true Aussie slang, is fair dinkum. That means true, real. You know, are you real or really? Aussie slang number 40 is sook. It means to sulk, or, you know, especially with kids, you know, when they get upset or sulk, you usually call them suki lala, or are you a suki lala? So a sook means somebody who sulk or to sulk. Aussie slang number 41 is ta. Now you'll hear that a lot, you know, you give them something and they'll say ta. That means thank you. Ta is a slang for thank you. Slang 42 is whinge, which is a word for whining, or, you know, someone who's complaining. Whinging a lot means they complain and whine a lot. Aussie slang 43 is a space cadet. It's a bit like an airhead. Someone, you know, an idiot or stupid, someone who's not very bright is called a space cadet. Aussie slang number 44 is veggies. Veggies is slang for vegetables. Aussie slang number 45 is buggered. Oh, I'm too buggered means I'm really tired, I'm exhausted. Aussie slang 46 is bugger off. It's not a very nice word, you know. If someone tells you to bugger off, that means to go away. And Aussie slang 47 is buggerifino. So buggerifino is usually used in like a close circle of friends or family. It's to say like, you know, I don't know, or how would I know that? Aussie slang number 48 is bite my head off. If someone says bite my head off or don't bite my head off, is yelling at someone or when you're being critical of somebody. For example, I just made a simple comment and she bit my head off. She yelled at me, or she was being very critical and shouting at me. Aussie slang number 49 for today is uni. It's a slang for university. So if someone says I go to a uni, that means they go to the university. And our last Aussie slang for today, Aussie slang number 50, is give me the shits, or you're giving me the shits. That means you're pissing me off, you're annoying me. So guys, those are our 50 Aussie slangs, and Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.